Boom shakalaka, what's going on everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and today's episode is a special episode on a Saturday brought to you because Bitcoin is set up in a true double bottom that has a 97% chance of profiting about 40%, which would bring the price of Bitcoin up to $15,000. So I wanted to go through what's going on with Bitcoin, what are double bottoms, how you can best trade double bottoms, and so I figured I'd put together this special little episode for you so you could have all that stuff. Now, before we get started, guys, thank you so much to all the viewers. Thank you to subscribers. Thank you for liking the videos. Thank you for commenting. Also, this video is brought to you by the Monarch Wallet. Hold Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in there and earn up to 10% annual interest while you're holding them there. What's better than free money? Nothing. So, today's episode, we're talking about double bottoms. Now, this is from the Pattern site. This is a guy, Thomas Bulkowski. He was a really good trader who who retired when he was 36 because he was so good at trading. Well, he has a free site. You can find out about all different trading patterns. It's called thepatternSite.com. And this is his double bottom setup. So as you can see in a double bottom, we have a bottom one, bottom two, we have a confirmation line, and then sometimes a throwback. So here's the exact thing that happens with a double bottom. First, there's a minimum of 10 days between the two lows. So as you can see, low one, low two, 10 days between the two lows. Second, variation between the two lows should be less than 4%. So between this low here and this low here, it should be less than 4% difference. Third, a center up move of at least 10% from the lower of the lows. So you take a look at whichever low is lower, you calculate 10%, and it should be up at least 10% from there. And fourth, the price must rise above the confirmation line. This red line here is the confirmation line. That's the top of the center up move. Once it passes that, then you have a true double bottom. Now there are some caveats with it. First one, only a third of twin bottoms is a true double bottom. So that means 2/3 of the time you don't actually have a true double bottom. True double bottoms deliver a profit 97% of the time. So this is an almost infallible trading pattern. 3% of the time it doesn't work. 97% of the time when you have a true bottom, which we do with Bitcoin right now, is going to deliver a profit. How much profit? An average gain of 40%, which would put Bitcoin at about $15,000. So also, he studied stocks. Cryptos could potentially differ, but I've looked at double bottoms with cryptos before and they've been pretty accurate. So let's see if Bitcoin met all those criteria. So first, a minimum of 10 days between the two lows. Okay, so we have low one here on July 17th, low two here, July 28th. That's 11 days. Boom, passes that one. Variation of the two lows should be less than 4%. Well, how about it? We have 94.19 here and 94.45 here. Yeah, that's way less than 4%. Okay. How about a center up move of at least 10% of the lower of the lows? So the lower of the lows is right here, 94.14. Up move all the way to 10,987. Yeah, that's over 940 bucks. So yes, greater than 10% up move, and also the price must rise above the confirmation line. As you can see, this line here, this white line that I made, this is the confirmation line. We are right at the confirmation line right now. If we pass above this, which is at about 10,787, boom, we'll be passing the confirmation line, and boom, Bitcoin will be in for 40% gains. There's a 97% chance it'll be in for 40% gains, bringing it all the way to the highest high we've had recently, to $15,000. Now, if it goes that high, a lot of people could start FOMOing in because it's pretty darn close to $20,000 and potentially could push the price past $20,000. And if Bitcoin goes past $20,000, oh, a whole world of greed and FOMO will open up and people will start getting back in. So potentially this could be the setup that's going to push Bitcoin past $20,000. Now, some of you want to know, well, how do I best trade this? And Bulkowski had some recommendations on how to do that. Also, I should mentioned the other day that the MACD has crossed, as you can see down here. Well, MACD has crossed, and we're in for some gains. MACD, pretty accurate strategy all by itself. So here is some double bottom setup trading tips. So to trade double bottoms, consider the following suggestions. First, if you've not bought the stock, then wait for the throwback to occur and search for situations like that shown in the first figure. Price touches or stays above the red confirmation line during a throwback. The trade may still fail, but the chances improve that you have found a profitable trading setup. So what he's saying is, in 2/3 of the cases, so 67% of the time, there is a throwback. That means that once it passes the confirmation line here, it actually comes back down and touches the confirmation line before it actually takes off. And I've seen this happen quite a bit with cryptocurrencies where they pass it, they come back, and then they really take off. So that happens in 67% of the cases. He says that if you haven't bought it yet, you could wait for it to actually touch back. So like, let's say you found out afterwards and the price was up here, you could potentially wait for the price to come back. You have a greater chance of that happening than not happening. So 67% chance of it happening, and you could buy down there, and then once it does, then you would be in for a profit. However, it may never touch back. 33% of the time, it never touches back. So that's the first one. Second, if you want to trade the double bottom, then place a buy stop a penny above the confirmation line as the double bottom forms, after the price makes a second bottom but before rising to the confirmation line. When the price rises and hits the buy stop, that's the entry signal. You get into the breakout price. If the price does not throw back, then you are all set, ride price higher. So in Bitcoin's case, what you would do, oh, look, it's breaking above as we speak. You would place a buy order right here at 10,906 and then ride the price up. So, third, if the price begins to throw back, then consider quickly taking a profit, especially if you're a swing trader. The rises average 6% to 8% in about 3 days, so it's a quick rise and a quick profit, providing you have excellent timing. So, if you were to buy now, you could potentially get an 8% profit in a day, sell it there, and then ride back down. If you see the prices turning, okay, you could potentially take profit there and then buy in again once it reaches the confirmation line. Next, you can watch how far price drifts during the throwback process. If the price slides below the confirmation price, the highest peak between the two double bottoms, then the chances diminish that the trade will be wildly profitable. So, this is interesting. If the price slides below the confirmation price, then the chances diminish and the trade will be wildly profitable. Price will likely slide lower, not immediately, but sometimes after the throwback recovers, the rise will likely be bumpy, so do your best to get out at the appropriate time. If the stock returns to the confirmation price for the second time without showing signs of turning, then consider selling. So what he's saying there is that when it does turn back, if it goes below the confirmation line, less chance of going higher, and if it hits this twice, then you may just want to get out. So not a great trade. And so those are his recommendations in trading a double bottom, but pretty exciting for Bitcoin. We've got one forming right now. So if you're not in Bitcoin, both the MACD and the double bottom setup are saying, hey, this could be a profitable time to get in Bitcoin. Could potentially go up to $15,000 because this is a true double bottom. Only 33% of the time are they true double bottoms. This is a true double bottom. This is one that has a 97% chance of going up to $15,000. That's a pretty good chance. So, guys, that's it for the episode today. Just a short one. If you want to get into trading more, learn how to trade, get daily trading signals where regularly you can get 12 to 25% returns, check out Signal Profits. There's a 2-week trial for $7 down in the description. Also, Bybit right now is rewarding people big for signing up. If you sign up and deposit 0.2 Bitcoin, you get $110 free to try out leverage trading. Now, I should just say I definitely do not recommend trading, margin trading, leverage trading, any of that stuff. Super dangerous. You will lose your skin. Most people lose everything they have doing it. But if you want to, if you're a gambler, if you really want to do this, you can get $110 for free to try it out. So basically, you deposit 0.2 Bitcoin, you remove 0.2 Bitcoin, and then within 72 hours, you get the $110 that you can use to try out leverage trading. So you could go ahead and do that. I do know someone leverage trading the MACD right now on ×3 leverage, and it's been working out very well for him. Also, but I should say I definitely do not recommend it. If leverage trading is professionals, I do not recommend it. Also, check out the Monarch wallet. Oh yeah, and if you want, there's a link down in the description for that, obviously. And then also check out the Monarch wallet. Hold 1,900 cryptocurrencies. Somebody's holding $700 million in a Monarch wallet. What more evidence do you need? All right, catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.